Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Atlanta, the second baseman, Brian.
Here comes the first
Dozier.
pitch. First of 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The next 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Pedroia gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Now in the box, Fred McGriff having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Martinez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Chipper Jones, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Digging in now, Dale Murphy. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Line towards center field. Hunter will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Mike Gerber. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The shortstop, J.B.
Stepping in now, James Beam, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and 15 RBIs. Swing, and he pops him up. Pedroia onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. One left for Atlanta, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
For the Cubs.
Stepping in,
The
Nelson
right
Cruz. And as you check
Nelson.
out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In the air, down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. One and two now, as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hot shot, and the ground is short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Donaldson leads off second with nobody out. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite him. Something to look forward to today.
Carlos Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Murphy is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Buster Posey now. His previous history with Ross Stripling, batting .500, 4 for 8. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Posey, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Leading off the inning, Ross Stripling, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Pedroia is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Fred McGriff. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. In his career, McGriff is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over .500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Omar Vizquel. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Murphy. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help, too.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation, as an offensive player just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit back up the middle, reined in. A step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So in now for Chicago, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Floyd is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Skied into very shallow right. Murphy's under it. And that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. Striding in, Chipper Jones. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, and there's that classic Chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. He swings and grounds it to short. Vizquel picks it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in now, Mike Gerber, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Catcher Brian McCann.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. And the pitch. Line to the right side. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Andrew Jones. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. McCann rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, James Beam, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In is Torrey Hunter. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Carlos Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Hunter, the runner at second with one away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
Standing in, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. On the season, Posey hits a little over the 270 mark. Down the third baseline. The set and the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Tyler Wade will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Tyler Wade.
Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes another 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Floyd is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Braves. Still down to James Hoyt, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lays off 1-0.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1-1. Is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Jones fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough
50.
play. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit for one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pedroia leads off first with one away. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Chipper Jones will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pedroia is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dale.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Hunter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left
So
fielder.
striding in, Mike Gerber. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Hunter is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on. Settling in now, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
Popped straight up. Beam shading to his right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Murphy going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 48.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Murray stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Murphy's under it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 18.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
4 runs, 8 hits.
No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Enrique Tejada takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first.
Number 21, Enrique Tejada.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So coming to the plate, James Beam, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Alexander Healy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Alex Healy.
Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Dozier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Digging in to try it again, Fred McGriff. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get out the...
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Riding in once again, Buster Posey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0.
Buster Posey.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Good stuff.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's popped up. Beam will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 50.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. And he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder,
so a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the free swinging Flip Floyd will stand in. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Beam comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Shepard Jones will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cruz is there, and he'll bring this one in. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box, Mike Gerber. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Set to deliver on 2-1, and right into the shift. Jones has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Donaldson.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Count even at 2-2. Murray, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyway.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Jurickson Profar will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch coming, here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make.
Pitcher,
the check
49.
swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Jurickson Profar is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2. Here's a swing, and of course ground balls always find the new guy. This one's down to third, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Andrew Jones.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Jones. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, James Beam, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He'll lead things.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Buster.
Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Kimbrell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than one base runner allowed per inning. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Right side. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Sliced hard on the ground. Dozier has it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Braves jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. James Hoyt gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our